Hello, today is November 2nd, and if you weren't at school today or you missed out on a part of the meeting, what we did was first we did something um, called Panorama. It's a survey that every student needs to take. It's about um, how you feel about school, your social awareness, and so on. All right. Some kids have opted out, so you need to ask your parents if you have opted out. I think only one student have turned in a paper that they're not going to do it. Okay, so the survey will be right here, the Panorama survey link, and your password is your ID, your student ID. If you're not doing that, and then just look at the homework, lesson 3, student task statement, watch today's math class video, which I'm going to show you, finish any missing work. So you notice today there's no iReady. Okay, I pushed it to Tuesday because I wanted you to watch this video today, the one you're watching right now. All right. So this is the notes right here. Explain the meaning of equivalent ratios using a recipe as an example and know what it means to double or triple recipe. And the vocabulary is equivalent ratios, ratios that express the same relationship between two numbers. If you've never watched any of these videos, I always tell you pause it and then write down the notes, or like when I show you the student task statements, pause it and try to answer it and then unpause it. Okay, so you're going to pause a lot if you've never seen any of these videos. All right, so take the notes of this. Also remember to put it in your table of contents. All right, so it's going to look like this. Oops, sorry. So when you open it up, you can look like this, the student task statements. All right, we're going to do the flower pattern, powdered drink mix, and the batches of cookies, and then read the summary when you're done. All right, so I will pull it up over here on this side. You're going to put this all in your notebook. So underneath the vocabulary for equivalent ratios, you're going to do 3.1. This flower is made up of yellow hexagons, red trapezoids, and green triangles. Write sentences to describe the ratios of the shapes that make up this pattern. So write at least 2 sentences. Describe the ratios of the shapes. And how many of each shape would be in 2 copies of this flower pattern? All right. So write a sentence to describe the ratio of the shapes that make up this pattern. So go ahead and pause it. And then when you're ready, unpause it, and I'm going to show you one of my answers. All right. So I had this. The ratio of triangles to trapezoids are 9:6. Okay. There's 9 triangles and there's 6 trapezoids. Oops, sorry. 2 trapezoids. My fault. Red. So that should be 2. Oops. Right? Ratio of triangles to trapezoids. Yes, 2. And then think of another one. And then how many of each shape would be in 2 copies of this flower pattern? So if this is just 1 copy and there's 2 red trapezoids, how many would there be in 2 copies? 2 times 2 is what? 4, right? So what would the others be? So 9 times 2 and I think 6 times 2. So again, pause it and then have an answer. And then I think this is right. 12 hexagons, 4 trapezoids, 18 triangles. If I'm wrong, you let me know. All right? Okay. And then 3.2, here are diagrams that represent the 3 mixtures of the powdered drink. So 4-1, 4-1, and 8-2. So kind of remember that. How would the taste of mixture A compare to the taste of mixture B? How would it taste? How would it taste, A and B? Well, it kind of would taste the same, right? Again, pause it and then unpause it, and then you can see my answer. The taste of both mixtures would be the same. That's what I would think. All right, use the diagrams to complete each statement. So mixture B uses what? Is it 1 cup of water or 4 teaspoons, right? So then it would be 1 to 4. And then mixture C uses how many cups of water? I think 2, right? 2. And then 8. And then the ratio of cups of water is 2 to 8, right? And then I'm gonna put it as a fraction. Okay? All right. And then let's see, anything here? Oh, oops. Hopefully you didn't see that. How would the taste of mixture B compare to the taste of mixture C? How would mixture B compare to the taste of mixture C? It would actually taste the same. Okay? It would taste the same. Think about it this way. If you had one 2-liter Pepsi, right? And you had another 2-liter Pepsi and you mix them together, do they taste different? They taste the same. So it's still the same amount, except it looks bigger. 2 to 8 is the same thing as 1 to 4. Okay, so think of it that way. And then we're not doing the Are you ready for more? We're not doing that. So we're done with this. And then on this one, a recipe for 1 batch of cookies calls for 5 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So here's my diagram. 5 hearts and then 4 vanilla. Oh, 2 vanilla. 2. Oh my gosh. Should be 2. Draw a diagram that shows the amount of flour and vanilla needed for 2 batches. So if this is 1 batch, how many do you think would need for 2 batches? So draw a diagram, okay? So draw like hearts and stars, whatever you want. So think about it. So show the amount of flour and vanilla. So flour is 5 cups, so that's 1 batch. So 2 cups would be 10. Oops, sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. That's 10, I think. Yep. And then for 2 batches, so this would just be 4, huh? So 10 to 4. Right here, right? That would be 2 batches. So again, if 1 batch is 5 to 2, 2 batches is 10 to 4. See that? All right. And then let's look at the second one. How many batches can you make with 15 cups of flour and 6 teaspoons of vanilla? Okay, so 15 cups of flour. So if it's 5 cups for 1 batch, 15 cups would be what? So 5 times um, 5 times what will equal 15? And then 2 times what will equal 6? So wouldn't it be 3, right? Yep, 3 batches. Okay. And then let's see what else. And then here, how much flour and vanilla would you need for 5 batches? So you don't have to draw a diagram. You just need to know how much flour and vanilla. So what do you think? So pause it and unpause it when you think you're ready. 25 cups of flour and 10 teaspoons of vanilla. Right? Because 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2 is 10. Whether the cups or ratios to teaspoon is 5 to 2, 10 to 4, 15 to 6, the recipe would make cookies that taste the same. We call these equivalent ratios. Find another ratio of cups of flour to teaspoons that's equivalent to that. So instead of 5 to 2, 10 to 4, 15 to 6, and 25 to 10, what's another one? What's another one you could do? I chose 30 to 12. Because 6 times 5 is 30, and 6 times 2 is 12. Well, you might say, well, where did I get the 5 and the 2? It's from this, remember? The 5 and the 2 right here, the 5 cups of flour and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. That's how I got that. And then they're asking how many batches could you make using this new ratio. So this new ratio, how many batches did I do? I can make 6 batches of cookies. All right. and then read the lesson 3 summary. All right. So we did this together. Make sure that this is in your notebook. Uh, lesson 3, unit 2. This is the student task statements. Make sure you put this also in your table of contents. Okay. So tonight for homework, I mean, you really don't have to do anything. All you had to do was watch the video. If you want to do the iReady 30 minutes, you can, but that's for tomorrow. If you have any missing assignments, please make sure you do that. All right. Have a good Monday. See you later.